If you're thinking about starting a business, you're probably wondering, what is the difference between a corporation and an LLC, or a limited liability company? And there are a few key differences that you need to keep in mind. The first is, a corporation has shareholders. Those shareholders own shares of stock. That stock is what entitles you to certain profits or losses associated with the company. A corporation also has to have officers, and typically those officers would be a president, a vice president, a treasurer, a secretary, or different positions like that. Finally, with a corporation, many times you're required to maintain what are called annual meeting minutes. So that means the shareholders or the officers or the directors need to show up and have a meeting at least once a year where they talk about the important things that happened with the company in the preceding year, and they take minutes, they write down exactly what they talked about. On the other hand, some people like to form an LLC, and an LLC is a little bit different than a corporation. So instead of shares of stock, you have membership interest units. So you don't have shareholders, you have members, and those members own those units. That's what entitles them to profits or losses associated with the company. Last, with an LLC, LLCs give you a little bit of flexibility when it comes to taxes. So LLCs oftentimes are taxed as partnerships if you have more than one owner, but you can file a pretty simple piece of paper with the IRS after getting some advice from your CPA about whether you want your LLC to be taxed like an S corporation. So you get all the benefits of having an LLC, but from a tax perspective, it's taxed like an S corporation.